hash brown bake. It is just absolutely perfect for a holiday breakfast. To get started, we put our thawed hash browns, or mostly thawed, into a container. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of almond flour. I'm going to mix that up a little bit. You could always shred fresh potatoes. The next thing is I'm going to spray my casserole dish. Now pat down the hash browns. Next, I'm adding some green peppers. These were frozen, and they still are. I'm putting some leeks, but you could use onion. You can see how quickly this goes together. The next layer is going to be some crumpled up vegan sausage. Now, I haven't pre-cooked it because this casserole bakes for a while, so it will finish cooking when the whole casserole is baking. Next, I'm adding about a cup of shreds. Now I'm just pushing everything down and compacting it. Next, I'll be making the custard that will be going over this. Into a blender, I'm adding a half a cup of soy milk, and I would recommend soy milk here, and I'm using silken tofu that I had put some salt and pepper on. Next, it's 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and you just blend it till it's smooth. Okay, this is the custard, and you just slowly pour it over. And I use a fork, as you can see, to just let that get down in there. Just a little more. And press it down again. I'm going to cover it and bake it in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. Okay, midpoint baking. Just make sure that the custard is getting down to the hash browns. So I'm just being sure of that, kind of pushing it down. Okay, so back into the oven, but this time it's going to be uncovered. I took this out of the oven. I let it cool a tiny bit, probably about 10 minutes. Now this is not going to be solid as if you had used eggs. This is just delicious and creamy. Let's see, can I get that first piece out? So you can see it's a delicious creamy mixture. Now it's time to taste it. Well, I'm going to taste it online for you. You can see how creamy it is, the cheese, the peppers, the onions. That is so delicious. You have got to try it. Please like, subscribe, and share. See you next week with another one of our fabulous recipes.